here he is, your teammate, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez. And a lot of people ask what could have been had he been able to stay healthy. No denying his status, though, as one of the best heavyweights we've ever seen.
It's unbelievable that you consider him one of the greatest of all time, even though he's missed about 4 years due to injury. But when you look back to the Junior Dos Santos trilogy, getting knocked out in the first round, losing his heavyweight championship, to dominating him over the course of 10 rounds, is unreal to watch. The cardio, the pace, the pressure, the crispness, the tightness, and the accuracy that Cain possesses in his striking was truly amazing. No wasted energy. The Antonio Rodrigo fight, the Nogueira fight was truly a masterclass in striking.
Yes.
With Cain finishing him in 1 round.
Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cain Velasquez! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting a reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Sharabutdin Magomedov.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. So here's Cain Velasquez yet again. More often than not, you know what's coming. At some point, the takedown should be there in round 1. And then the question is, what does Velasquez do with it? Some of the best ground and pound in the game. Cain Velasquez is back. You can hear the fans are excited as well. Missed with that attempt. Watch, so the wrestler engages in the clinch here, and he does so very early in the fight against the kickboxer. He told us in the fighter meeting he's not worried about bonus money. He is trying to win, and this is certainly on that path.
Ultimately, it's about getting the W. Getting this guy into the clinch allows for you to start working towards winning the fight. One thing you got to be aware of, though, is those knees and elbows that come back in your direction from this high-level kickboxer. Nice punch to the head. Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
Nicely done.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Velasquez gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Big ground and pound.
Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Right.
Nice shot there by the champ.
A little single collar tie there. Trying to kick the leg out.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Beautiful level change. He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Velasquez is in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Velasquez is back in side control here.
Oh, nice.
10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take a chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful there. You got to. Big double leg level change.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
Beautiful transition.
All right, side control now. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Oh, right into mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
90 seconds to go in round two. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Velasquez is right back to the full mount. And very effective with the ground and pound.
This is a terrible position.
Doing good. It's okay. 30 seconds to go in round 2. 20 seconds to go round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
All right, you beat your tail that last round, but that's not going to happen this time. I need you to get back out there aggressive. Let this guy know who you are. You got a chance.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, this should be good as our next round gets underway. We nearly had enough.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown. He passed the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Velasquez is back in half guard. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Good job. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
We're past the midpoint here of the fight.
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys would try to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
Velasquez going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Fight. Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to work in the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
It got checked.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
His opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. He passes the half. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
All right, relax, bud. Good. Doing fine.
Velasquez ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cain Velasquez. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Velasquez. He's having his way with him here.
30 seconds left. 30.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
10 seconds to go in round 4. Working out of the half guard here. 2 minutes down, 5 to go.
All right, you're losing this fight, but we have 1 round to turn it around. I need you to push the pace on this guy. Fight like you've never fought before. This is it, your last.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light shut up.
Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to shut. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And just inches of huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5.
He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come down.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk, man. Either get knocked out or you just knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
Velasquez going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. That'll do it.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Sharabutdin Magomedov.
So there is the man they are all still chasing in the UFC heavyweight champion, the undisputed king of the big boys, getting it done here tonight by way of the knockout, and his corner is absolutely thrilled.